The story of Saint Catherine of Siena. Today, we're going to share a story about courage, faith, and love. It's the story of a young woman who lived in Italy over 600 years ago. A woman who stood up for what she believed in, even when the world around her was in chaos. This is the story of Saint Catherine of Siena. Catherine Benincasa was born in the year 1347 in the city of Siena, Italy. She came from a big family. She was the 23rd child out of 25. That's right, 24 siblings. Can you imagine? From a young age, Catherine was different. While her brothers and sisters were playing games and dreaming about what they wanted to be, Catherine had a different focus. You see, when Catherine was just 6 years old, something extraordinary happened. She had a vision, a kind of dream or spiritual experience. She looked up and saw Jesus, wearing bright, beautiful robes and a crown. This vision changed her heart forever. She decided then and there she wanted to dedicate her life to God. But life wasn't easy for young Catherine. When she was a teenager, her parents tried to push her toward marriage, like most girls of her time. But Catherine said no. She didn't want to marry. She wanted to live a simple life, serving others and growing closer to God. And so, she cut off her long, beautiful hair, a sign that she was rejecting the path her family wanted for her. Her parents were shocked. They didn't understand. But Catherine's heart was steady, and she never gave up. As Catherine grew older, she became known for something truly special: her kindness and wisdom. At a time when the world was filled with hardship, war, and sickness, Catherine's heart burned to help others. She would care for the poor, visit the sick, and comfort those who were suffering. People began to notice. They were amazed by this young woman's strength and love. But Catherine didn't stop there. She wanted to do more. You see, during this time, the Catholic Church was in crisis. The Pope, who was the leader of the Church, was not living in Rome. Instead, he was in a city called Avignon, far away from where many believed he should be. Catherine, despite being just a young woman with no power or title, knew that this needed to change. She believed the Pope had to return to Rome, where he could lead the Church with strength and unity. But how could someone like Catherine convince the most powerful leaders of her time? She didn't let fear stop her. Catherine began writing letters to the Pope and other leaders, urging them to bring peace to the Church and the world. Her words were passionate and full of truth. Finally, she decided to travel to Avignon to meet the Pope herself. Imagine the courage it took for her to speak to someone so powerful face to face. And you know what? The Pope listened. Catherine's faith and boldness moved him. Soon after, the Pope returned to Rome, just as Catherine had hoped. She proved that one voice, even a young woman's voice, could make a difference. Catherine's life wasn't easy. She faced challenges, criticism, and even sickness. But through it all, she remained close to God. She believed that every person, no matter who they are, could have a deep, personal relationship with Him. At just 33 years old, Catherine passed away, but her life left a powerful mark. Years later, she was named a saint and one of the greatest teachers of the Church. So, what can we learn from Saint Catherine of Siena? Her story reminds us that we don't have to be rich, famous, or powerful to make a difference. Sometimes all it takes is courage, compassion, and an unshakable belief in doing what is right. Saint Catherine once said, "Be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire." Isn't that incredible? You don't have to change who you are to make an impact. You just need to live with purpose and love. Saint Catherine of Siena's story may have taken place centuries ago, but her courage, her faith, and her love for others can inspire us even today. No matter how small we may feel, we can stand up for what is right, care for those around us, and trust that our actions can help bring light to the world.